everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be a review. We have a special collection today. It's very nostalgic. It gives me all of the good, warm, fuzzy feelings inside. We have the GLAMLITE and Scooby-Doo collection. I'm so excited about this. I used to love watching Scooby-Doo. I also used to have a video game on Xbox. It was a Scooby-Doo video game, and that was one of my favorite video games. It's a great childhood memory of mine. So when I saw that GLAMLITE was doing a collection with Scooby-Doo, I thought that it was so fun and cool, and I'm loving it. So GLAMLITE did send me this package in PR, which I am so thankful for. So shout out to GLAMLITE. And I also have a discount code. You guys can use code PAIGE for 15% off if you're interested. So let's go ahead and start playing with these products. We're gonna have a fun, colorful, creative look today. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. So there's actually quite a bit to this collection. We have two eyeshadow palettes, which are these two right here. We have a highlighter, we have some lashes, mascara, which I'm really excited about, as well as eyeliner, and then we also have 3 lipsticks. So there's a lot to this collection. I'm gonna use as much of it as I can today, and we're gonna go all out because I'm typically a neutral gal, but there are pretty much no neutrals in these palettes. We have like a blue-green palette and like a purpley palette. So I'll do swatches of everything for you guys. So I'm gonna zoom you in so we can begin. I think I'll start with the highlighter. So here we have the highlighter. It's pretty large. So let's go ahead and open this up. The packaging is stunning. I am obsessed with all of the graphics, all of everything. I think that they did such a good job. Oh my gosh. The packaging is holographic. Do you guys see that? I haven't seen any reviews on this collection, and I have seen pictures and stuff on Instagram, but oh my gosh, look at this highlighter. So it's a highlighter duo. They both look pretty duochrome-y. We're making up words over here. So let's go ahead and swatch these. This is the top shade, and then we have the bottom shade. So the top one definitely has more of a pink undertone, and then the bottom one has like a blue duochrome to it. So I don't know, should we do pink or blue? Maybe we should do our eyes first. Let's do our eyes first. Let's take a peek at the eyeshadow palette. So here is the first one. This is the Scooby-Doo Creeps and Crawls palette. And then we have the Rut-Row Raggy palette as well. So the Creeps and Crawls is the purpley palette. So here we have the Creeps and Crawls 10 shade eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. Oh my gosh, look at those colors. That's like breathtaking. GLAMLITE's shimmer formula is incredible. It's been a minute since I played with a GLAMLITE collection. Here is the Rut-Row Raggy palette. This is the more like green blue one. So here they are side by side, so pigmented. Oh my gosh, I can already tell. Very rich palettes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for those. These are the lashes here. Poncho just sighed in the background. They're really pretty lashes, actually. They seem pretty dramatic. Oh boy, they are definitely long lashes. Those are pretty. We might play with those. We have the Mascara, which is obviously a mascara. And again, look at this packaging. Let's see what the actual component looks like. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Please ignore my band-aid. I'll hold it with this hand. Here's the Mascara. Let's take a peek at the wand. Ooh, a nice, very large mascara wand. Then we have the Bat Eyes liquid eyeliner. So let's take a peek at this. This has a green. Ooh, so cute. It's like green in that like purpley color. It looks so good with the mascara. I think this was their holiday collection. I didn't receive the package until after. It was like very shortly after Halloween. So that's why we're doing more of like a spooky makeup review in November. So here are the 3 lipsticks. We have Zoinks lipstick, which is this one here. We have Rut-Row, which is the purple. And then we have Jeepers, which is this pretty orange. I wonder what the colors look like. Are they actually this color or are they something else? Oh, no. Okay, so let's go ahead and open all of these up and I'll swatch the lipsticks for you. Here are the 3 lipsticks swatched. They're all really pretty colors. This first one, we'll go this way. The top shade is called Zoinks. The top shade is Zoinks. The middle shade, which is the most nude, is Retro, and then the bottom is Jeepers. Also, I wanted to show you on the lipstick, there's little spiders, which is like really fun. It's on all 3 of them. I thought that was a really cool touch. I'm working on the swatches of the first palette, and you guys can see how pigmented these are. This doesn't surprise me because Glamlite's shimmers are just so outstanding. So these are the shimmers from the purple palette, which again is the Creeps and Crawls palette. Here are the mattes swatched in that palette. So that was the entire Creeps and Crawls palette. So much pigment, it doesn't surprise me. Now we'll go ahead and swatch this palette so you guys can see the shades on my skin tone, and then we will get into the eyeshadow. Like actually doing the eyeshadow, not just swatching it. Here are the shimmers in the Retro Raggy palette. Those greens are so beautiful. You have purple, green, and kind of like a greenish blue in there. And here are the swatches of the mattes in the palette. Again, very deep, rich colors. I'm excited to see what we come up with today. I have no idea what kind of eye look we're going for, so this will be interesting. I'm gonna do my best to make it look good. Here we go. I'm gonna start by priming my eyes with my MAC paint pot in the shade Soft Ochre. I think I'm gonna start by taking this matte green color here and putting this kind of in the inner portion of my crease. I think we're gonna do green on the inner half of the lid and maybe like a greenish blue on the outer half and then purple on the bottom. I don't know, I wanna use as many of these colors as possible, so we are going all out. So I'm gonna take that matte green and kind of tuck that into the inner portion of my crease, like right in there. Now I think I'm gonna take this teal color here. I guess it's kind of like a teal, it's like a jaguar color from the same palette, and I'm going to kind of blend that over here so that we have like green into that like greenish blue teal color. I will say this color from the Retro Raggy palette, the one that I'm using on my eyes right now, is pretty similar looking to this matte color from the Creeps and Crawls palette. They look pretty similar in the pans. I would say they're a little bit different. The one in the Retro Raggy palette, I feel silly saying that, is a little bit more green, and then the one from the Creeps and Crawls palette is a little bit more blue, but they are pretty similar looking, especially in the pan. You can definitely see more of a difference in the swatch. So I'm just gonna try to blend this out as lightly as possible so that it doesn't go all over the place, but also has a bit of a softer edge. It's extremely pigmented, as you can tell. Now I'm gonna go back in with the green and just kind of blend those 2 edges together. I'm also taking the teal shade and just kind of tapping that in the very outer corner of my lid. We're gonna go in with some shimmers, but I just wanna kind of have a guide of where to stop placing the shimmers. We'll definitely come back in and soften up these edges, but now we kind of have a base. So I'm going to take this shimmery green color and I'm just gonna use my finger. And I'm going to apply this to the inner, oh my gosh, the inner portion of my eyelid. Do you guys see how intense that is? Whoa. I do have quite a bit of fallout, even just from using my finger to apply it. Now I'm gonna take this color here from the Retro Raggy palette, and I think I'm gonna use this lip brush to try to be a little bit more precise with this instead of my finger. So I'm just going to apply that to the outer portion of my lid. Again, I'm going to blend these colors together, but I just kind of want to get it on my lid in the proper place so that we can blend everything better at the end. Now I'm taking a clean brush and just kind of buffing over the edges just to get a more seamless blend. Again, I am getting quite a bit of fallout, but not something that I mind too much if it wipes away easily, which typically my Glamlite shadows do. So I can just kind of do this and get rid of that excess fallout. Now we're gonna hop over to the Creeps and Crawls palette, and I'm gonna go in with this matte shade right here, and I'm going to smudge this along my lower lash line. We'll see how this goes. I'm just gonna start by kind of like tapping and placing it, and then I will like smudge it out, smoke it out to kind of diffuse that a little bit more. I'm also gonna go in with this shimmery purple right here on that same brush. I'm using an E6, which is this liner brush from Bling Brushes, and I'm going to put the shimmery color on the inner part of my lower lash line just to add a little bit of extra sparkle in there. Now we're gonna go into the highlighter, and I'm gonna use the pink one as my inner corner highlight. So I'm going in with an E22 from Bling Brushes. This is my go-to inner corner highlight brush. And I'm going to pop that right on the inner corner there, just like that, just to add a little bit more purple to the look to make it so that the lash line isn't so like random, the purple on the lower lash line. So we have at least a little bit more purple going on. And then I'm just gonna wipe that brush off, then we're gonna go into the more like blue shade. And oh, that was a lot. I'll use this for my brow bone highlight. Oh my gosh, it's like a pretty blue-green color. It's very intense. I have sparkles all over my face now, so I'm just gonna kind of dust those off. Now we're gonna go in with the eyeliner. I am not a liquid liner pro, so we're gonna go in with the eyeliner. The back of my hand is like green from all of these swatches, but I will swatch the liquid liner. It's very black, so I guess we're going to just do a thin, hopefully thin line on the lower, or on the upper lash line here. I'm not gonna do a wing just because I know that I'm just gonna get myself into trouble if I try to do a wing. So we're just going to line the upper lash line. I am gonna use lashes today, so this will give us a good base. I will say also I am not very good with liquid liner, but this was really easy to use. It's a bit of a stiffer, oh, I didn't even shake it up. It's a bit of a stiffer brush. I don't know if it's like a brush or like a sponge tip. I think it's a sponge tip, so it's a little bit stiffer, so I feel like it was kind of easier to use. It's very black, it looks really pretty. Now we're going to put some mascara on, and then we will put lashes and pick a lip. Oh, I also didn't put any highlighter on my cheeks. Well, let's try this mascara out. So I'm gonna do one eye and we'll see the difference, see how it looks. It is a larger brush, has that more like fluffy kind of vibe. It's not a rubber, it's like a bristle brush. It seems actually like kind of natural. Like it's very wispy. It's not clumping my eyes together at all. It's a really good separating mascara. It's giving me a little bit of length, but it's not overly like volumizing or anything. I feel like this is actually a pretty natural mascara, which I would have expected a more dramatic mascara with this collection, but I'm not complaining. I think it looks really nice, and I think this is actually a really good mascara to use as like a base if you are going to be using false lashes, but I do usually prefer something with a little bit more volume myself because I don't wear lashes on the daily. It's actually probably been like a year since I've worn fake lashes, so this will be interesting. All right guys, so here is the finished look. Wow, these lashes are dramatic. I feel a little bit overwhelmed by how dramatic these lashes are, and I know I haven't worn lashes in a long time, but like, whoa, these are dramatic lashes. So overall, I feel like the look is really fun and cute. I really loved the quality of all of the products. I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts, just like a quick rundown. I think the eyeshadow palettes are fantastic. 10 pan eyeshadow palettes. I actually get the prices up here as well, so let me go over those super quick. The palettes are only $20 each, which I think is a fantastic deal, especially when you get 10 eyeshadows, 5 shimmers, and 5 mattes on both of them. I think they're fantastic. I thought I was gonna like this one more, the more purple, but I actually used this one, the green palette, a lot more than the purple one. I think they're both super fun, and if you're into colorful eyeshadow looks, I think that these are absolutely fantastic. I love GLAMLITE. I've loved GLAMLITE for so long. Their shadows are, there's no question about the quality of their shadows, and I think both of those palettes are super fun. The highlighter also was fantastic. I ended up putting the pink shade on my cheeks. I love the packaging. I love how it's like holographic, and I love that there's 2 shades in here because I feel like, I don't know, holographic highlighters aren't my daily, this is definitely not my daily look, but I like that you have variety in here, so you kind of get 2 in 1, as opposed to having 2 separate compacts of 2 separate colorful highlighters that you're not gonna maybe use every single day, or if you do use it every single day, even better. I used both on my eyes today, like you guys saw, so I thought this was fantastic. Definitely one of my favorite products from the collection. The lips, I have the nude one on. I have Rutro on my lips. This color is so pretty. I decided to go with like the most nude looking lip just because we had a lot going on our eyes already. It's sort of like a matte satiny finish. I wouldn't say it's matte. I feel like it's kind of like a satin finish, very pigmented and creamy, and I feel like this is going to be a long-lasting lipstick as well. And then the other 2 colors as well were both really wearable. I was scared that we were going to get an orange, a green, and a purple lipstick, which would have been fine, but I personally will definitely get a lot more use out of these more like wearable shades. So I'm excited about those, especially this one right here. I feel like you guys need this lip color. It's perfect. I'm gonna be using that all year round. I don't even care. The liquid eyeliner, I'm not a liquid eyeliner person. I again, probably haven't worn liquid eyeliner in months, but this one was really easy to use. As someone who doesn't do very good with liquid liner, I found this one really easy to use, and I mean, the packaging is just on a whole other level. It's so nice. I feel like my disappointment product from the collection was the mascara. I do wish that it was a little bit more volumizing. I'm not sure exactly what this is like advertised to be, but I found it to be very mild in all aspects. It did a good job separating my lashes and adding a little bit of length, but I didn't get any like volume or curl really. So not my favorite mascara. I don't think it was bad. If you like a very, very, very natural mascara look, then maybe you would love this. By the way, the highlighter was $18, the mascara was $14, and then the bat eyes was $15. The bat eyes is the eyeliner. The lashes are $12. This was another, not that it's a disappointment product, but definitely not my style. Way too dramatic for me, but I know a lot of you guys love dramatic lashes. I did trim them like band width wise. I cut off one little clump at the end just because they were a little bit long for my eyes, so I did trim them to fit them to my eyes, so that's what these are, but they're still just like so dramatic. Not that that's a bad thing, just, oh my gosh. Just not gonna be the most useful for myself personally. Each lipstick is $10 each, or you can buy them as a bundle for $26. That's a good deal. You can get the full collection for $115, which saves you $14, or you can buy the full collection with the PR box, which is this box right here, for $125. And again, you guys get 15% off if you use code PAIGE. Again, I will have that listed down below as well as the links, but I don't think that's a bad deal for how many products you get in this collection. Overall, I'm impressed. I didn't expect less. Like I said, I've loved GLAMLITE for years, and although this aesthetically isn't like my everyday go-to type vibe, I can still really appreciate it. And I used to wear colorful eyeshadow like this all the time, like every single day. I've just kind of moved on to more like natural, everyday, soft glam kind of looks, but I still think that this is really fun, and no matter what, this lipstick right here, this is gonna be great for looks like this or those soft glam everyday natural looks as well. I am very excited about this lipstick. I love the color on me. It's a little bit more warm toned than what I usually wear. It's a little bit deeper than Honey Love by MAC, but kind of giving me the same vibes. I am loving this lip color. So let me know what you guys think of this collection, of the packaging, of the look that I did. I definitely want to play around with this some more. Definitely got my like creativity flowing. So that was today's video. Like I said, everything will be linked down below. Thank you again to GLAMLITE for sending this package over. I was not expecting it, and I was so excited to receive it. I'm loving the Scooby-Doo. I'm loving all the collabs they've been doing recently, like Barbie. That collection was absolutely adorable. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.